we get to see Logan Stuart. Here's Tynan Lawrence in the offensive zone, his first shift of the evening. Drops off for Ivan Ryabkin. Up the near side, across the blue line, Veo looks back across. Ryabkin fires a shot high and wide. It sailed on him, but it's kept in by Barrett Dexheimer. Near side, half wall. Played up the water line change. Ryabkin fresh on the ice, finds Deputy near side. David drops off Veo. He fires, no rebound. Faceoffs come to the near side. Ryabkin. Won by Ryabkin. Here's Stefanik. Holds and goes down low for Lawrence. Tynan Lawrence across to a coin. Fired to the near side corner. Picked up once more by Wathier. And now Garcia goes across the way. Regained by Lawrence in his own zone. Ahead for Stefanik. Ryabkin behind the defense. Gets the puck and sends it in. Wathier met by Ryabkin. Leaves in the far side corner. Stefanik battles for it. Helped out by Lawrence. But it comes up the ice. Agency system. Get local support from somebody you know. Whether it's home, auto, life, or business, ask your independent agent if auto owner's insurance makes sense for you. Here's Ryabkin. Up top, finds Lawrence on the wall. Across the way for Veo. Back down for Ryabkin. Popped out in front, taken away by Nelson. Dexheimer keeps it in and fires. A nice glove save by Carithers, and he continues play. Carter Sanderson now. Pierre, South Dakota native. Plays backwards for Veo, who continues down the ice. Taken away by Barnett. And D-to-D he goes with Marthaler. Lawrence takes it away. Good check by Sanderson. Tynan fires. Pad save, and he finds the rebound in the corner. In against the wall by Barnett. Abe Barnett, younger brother of Asher. Ahead for Christ. Off his stick and down the ice. First one on it, the defenseman Sam Wathier. Taken back by Christ. Out in front, Ryabkin, he scores! His late 3.5 periods. And the Lumberjacks, they take a 1-0 lead. Strong forecheck by Christ. Wins possession far side. A good check by that third by a pair of white jerseys. Played immediately up to Ryabkin. Pressured by Mutryn. Helped out though by Toll. And now here comes Stefanik with Jake Toll to the offensive zone. Near side, the defenseman sends in, but he goes out of play. Now Mutryn and Ryabkin, some words for each other. Mutryn had laid a check on to Jake Toll. Back home with one of the hand-painted paddles, a Player of the Game award. They do it every year at the World Juniors. This year they got local artists involved, and Luca earned himself one of the paddles. Here's Stefanik. Played up the near side for Lawrence. A 2-on-1 with Ryabkin. A couple back checkers, though. Lawrence cuts across, fires a shot. It went off the toe of Carithers, and it's turned aside. Gives it to Toll near side. Off the glass and down the ice. No icing as Wathier got it with the glove on the jump attempt. It's now Plant once more. Hard check. That was Ivan Ryabkin. The freight train coming through. While Glance's shot in the offensive zone was blocked in traffic. You know, I called Drew Stewart a Jack Russell Terrier earlier this year when we were in Cedar Rapids. Ivan Ryabkin, 5'11", 201. That's what EP had him as. That is a pit bull build if I've ever seen one. Battle continues on the far side wall. Taken back by the Lumberjacks. Here's Veo. To the near side for Lawrence. On the half wall, met by Boyker. Carried down low by Victor Plant, the Hermantown, Minnesota native. His shot turned aside by Peck. Behind the net, it's regained by Glance. He carries to the near side. Fired on by Plant from the slot. Turned aside by Peck. Ivan Ryabkin will go to the box for the first time tonight. A look at the M Live replay. And it'll sit. It's kept in by Martyniuk. Logan Stuart. Down low. Mutryn, a chance. He scores. Put it off the pad of Peck. Got it back. Take a look at the M Live replay. Stuart goes down. And Mutryn, you saw, he threw it off the pad. And he followed it out in front. And had himself a better angle than the initial chance. That is total, not just USHL play. 33rd game, 7 goals, now 19 points. Face-off won by the NTDP as well. It's played up the near side. Garcia sends it in. Here's Bauer Barry on it. Barry ahead for Chase Stefanik. Now Ryabkin to the near side. Tynan Lawrence holds it in the near side corner. And high stick the call against Lawrence. It's Colin with Zajic and Garcia. Face-off won by Ryabkin. Here's Clares. Behind the net for Barry. Back to Clares. And now Lawrence looks to win it back away from Wattier. It's kept in by the NTDP. Wattier walks the blue line and fires. It took home the gold. Here's Stefanik. Cycles it down low. Behind the net to the far side. Dexheimer the first one on it. Keeps it in the corner where Scherer plays to the near side wall and into the Ryabkin. Met by Colin, but taken by Ryabkin ahead for Stefanik. Chase drops off for Lawrence. Thought about shooting, but decides to carry to the wall and cycle down low. Here's Stefanik for Ryabkin. Looks to pop out in front, but it's poked away by Scherer. Now Stefanik gives it back to Lawrence and gets it back once more. Veo walks the blue line. Fires off the far side glass. Scherer picks it up. Up the ice, Coyne steps up. Lawrence takes the puck. Carries the offensive zone, 3-on-1. Lawrence to Ryabkin, fired, big save. The rebound swiped away and taken away by Jack Christ. Reese Lance in the neutral zone, comes to the near side for MVB, and it's sent back in. Van Blaricom gets off. Lawrence replaces him, joining Ryabkin and Christ, who's still out there from the previous shift. To the far side corner it goes. Wyatt Cullen, the first one on it. Behind the net. Takes a spill. Puck taken by Lance. Ahead for Lawrence. In the corner. Has a NTDP player all over him. Now is Herbert, but Christ enters the offensive zone. He was offside, so the NTDP continues back down the ice. AJ Garcia. Far side. Drops off. Great stick lift by Christ. Sends Ryabkin back down the ice. Here he comes, Ivan Ryabkin on a breakaway to his backhand. Big save made by Carruthers. Not out of danger yet, though, while Coyne fires. Blocked in front. Lawrence aside. His shot goes off a stick and wide. Tynan Lawrence takes it up top for Toll. To the near side, Coyne. Fired, but redirected wide by Francisco. Now Lawrence once more. Far side wall. Tynan Lawrence walks the blue line, drops off for Cam Coyne. Fired through traffic. Carruthers makes the save. Rebound to the near side for Lawrence. Tynan poked off his stick. Ryabkin for Stefanik far side. He carries out to the wall. Now down to the corner. Stefanik to the blue line. Poked out. Vant leans in across from Gherkin. It was Glance across from Gherkin. Either way, the Lumberjack centerman won it. Glance picked it up off the wall. Across the way, one-timer, they score! Take a look at the replay. Glance, perfect pass. That's a set play with Nelson dropping down from the far side. Watch, just forgotten about on the far side of the ice. A perfect here, game number 33, 16th point. And he ties the game up. So 5-on-5, the Jacks lead 2-0. But with the power plays, it's 2-2. Here's Ryabkin, down for Stefanik, back to Ryabkin. Carries to the outside wall, has a stick in his midsection. The arm of the official goes up. And hockey, the Lumberjacks Hockey Network, presented by Lakeside Surfaces. Jacks are on the Mackenzie Price power play for the first time tonight. Ryabkin up front with Lawrence and Nestrasil, Stefanik and Veo, the lone defenseman. They've got Marthaler on the back end alongside A. Barnett. Lawrence sends in. Far side is Stefanik. Kept in by Ryabkin, far side. Down for Stefanik, behind the net, Nestrasil. Ryabkin on his forehand, up to Veo. Down the wall near side, Stefanik gives it back. Veo, Ryabkin, thought about shooting, instead holds. Near side, Stefanik. Down low, Lawrence. Behind the net, walks to the far side, carries up the wall. Top of the circle, up top, Lawrence. He holds, far side, Ryabkin. Back to Stefanik, fires a shot, great save. Moving left to right across his crease was Carruthers. Kept in by Lawrence, though. Tynan, down the wall. Curls back up and finds Veo. Xavier, he holds, fires, redirected wide. Nestrasil, back to Lawrence. Now Stefanik to Lawrence on the wall, down low for Nestrasil, in the corner. Behind the net to the far side for Ryabkin. Back to Vaslov. Up top, Veo. Near side, Stefanik. In front, Lawrence. Turns and fires. Carruthers somehow made the save. Kept in by Lawrence. Out there for the Jacks. A lot of good looks on their initial opportunity, including here's Lawrence, who fires off the back wall and wide. Veo gets it back in the neutral. Drops off for Ryabkin. Slowly makes his way over the red line to the offensive end. Nice move. Ryabkin down to the corner. Fires out in front. It's defended well by Wattier. Up top, Veo. For Lawrence, middle of the blue line. Carries on the near side. Now Stefanik gives it back to him. Lawrence to Nestrasil. Great look. They score. And again, another multi-game performance from one of those members of the Clean Nestrasil Galenic unit. 13th goal of this season. 25th, sorry, that's David Klee. It's the 10th goal of the season, 20th point of the year for Vaslav Nestrasil to go along with the assist earlier. And the Jacks, they regain their lead. Side features Ivan Ryabkin across from Sammy Nelson. One back by Nelson for Ryabkin. To the near side, Ryabkin over the center ice logo. Up the middle of the ice to the offensive zone. Kicks out for Stefanik. Down to the corner. Poked off his stick by Scher, and drops off for Ryabkin. Up the ice looking for Lawrence, but it's off the skate of AJ Garcia and back down the ice for Plant to receive. Regained once more by Veo, already halfway through this power play. 1:05 remaining on it. Ryabkin across the way for Nestrasil. Gets it back at the blue line. Backhand pass for Veo, far side. Xavier looking at his options. Top Veo. Holds middle of the blue line. Across the way, Ivan Ryabkin. Tough angle. Nestrasil out in front. Great opportunity. Rebounds loose. Swiped over to Stefanik. And now Ryabkin turns and fires. His shot gets blocked. Stefanik for Nestrasil. Near side corner. Out for Lawrence. He fired him in the video session. Here's Veo. Faceoff was won by Ryabkin. Now Lawrence has it near side. Curls down the slot and fires wide. It's Veo who gets it back. Taken away by Glance and chipped. Here's out in front. Heine Lawrence tapped it off the pad of the netminder, Carruthers. Now on the near side, it's across the way. Now Glance. Keeps away from Ryabkin. 2 of the 4 Jacks change. Lawrence ties the game up at 1 apiece. 9.5 into the game. Garcia off the draw, chips and chases. Though the first one on it is Jake Toll. He carries to the near side. Feet moving, head of steam, gets it up to Ryabkin in the neutral zone. Ryabkin met by a sea of white jerseys, so it's sent in deep. Carruthers plays away from the forechecking Lawrence. Dropping down, Aucoin gets it to Lawrence. Looks out for Ryabkin. And Lawrence gets it back. Out for Stefanik. Now Lawrence, far side wall behind the net. Ryabkin on it. Pops out in front. Takes it back out below. And it's taken away by an NTDP forward. That was Garcia. Ryabkin tangled up with Cullen. He's going to go fighting with each other.